Hey, hey. Hello, hello. It is Becky Davidson, and this is the Social Media Conversion Blueprint Workshop. I did a live Zoom workshop last night. There was many people that couldn't attend, so I wanted to create a recording that you could all watch and learn a little bit about my social media conversion blueprint, plus my Slay on Social training course, accountability course that we are launching next week. So, if you have not met me, if you don't know me, my name is Becky Davidson. I have been in sales for 40 years. I've been training and mentoring people in sales for 20, and I have been selling on social and using social selling, social media for the last 10 years to attract, connect, and grow my business and revenue. So, one of the things I do one on one sales training, group training, and of course, I have courses. And one of the things that every salesperson, business builder has to think about, worry about, and stress about is prospects, lead generation, connection, audience. Who's watching, how to attract new customers, where to find new customers, how are they finding you, right? We all need that. And I actually have a training 54 different ways to find new clients and prospects. 54 different ways. Now, I'm not recommending everyone do all 54 ways, but I typically recommend people do three, four, five consistently. Have three, four, five that you are rock solid with. And one of those, in my opinion, should absolutely be social media because the masses are on social media. Yes, you can go to networking, you can go to this group, you can go in person, you can do a lot of that. You can cold call, you can go to the chamber, you can do a lot of different things, but the biggest brunt of prospects are on social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. And I use LinkedIn as a giant networking platform where you can connect naturally, turn connections into conversations and conversations into clients. Since 2016, I've literally attracted and found and closed hundreds and hundreds of clients through social media in one way, shape, or form. It was in one way, shape, or form, it influenced, supported, attracted my clients. And so I want to share with you a little bit about our Slay on Social and how to use social media to attract your clients. So let's get started. So my workshop I did last night, I did give a free gift, DM, scripts and strategies. So if you have not, if you were not able to make it, well, guess what? If you join my Slay on Social next week, you will have access to it because I definitely want you to get it. Okay, there's a couple things that I want to share with you about social selling and showing up on social media. Excuse me. Three important things you need to know. And I meet with people, I meet with business builders and business owners, and I am surprised at how little people are doing on social media, how little people are showing up on social media. But there's three things that you absolutely need to know. One, social will help you attract your ideal clients, build awareness and interest. I always tell there's five phases in the sales process. Awareness is number one, interest is number two. People have to know you exist and you have to create interest. And so you need to absolutely use some type of tool to build awareness and to create interest. Social media is one of the best strategies to attract your ideal clients. They are there. They are hunting for you. And if they're not finding you, guess what? They're probably finding your competitor. And we want them to find you. Number two, social media will help support you in converting and closing sales easier. Meaning, whether you meet someone at a networking event, you connect with them on social, they start following you. Not everyone meets you and buys right away, meets you and buys right away. Sometimes they meet you, they're not quite ready, they're thinking maybe you haven't had a sit down yet, they're not sure if they need it or want it, but they watch your social media. Well, your social media can warm up your prospects so they are ready to buy, red hot and ready to buy. And that's happened to me so many times. When I get on my calls, they're already sold, they're already pre-sold. Yes, I have to answer questions. Yes, I have to still lead people to a decision, but you want red hot and ready to close clients, right? So that's what social media can do for you. And number three, of course, it's going to keep you top of mind. So out of sight, out of mind. So what happens? You meet someone, and there's a sales journey and a sales process, and sometimes it happens very, very quickly. I've had people that have come back to me 6 months, a year and a half later, that they were, and I couldn't remember even meeting with them, but they're like, "Oh my gosh, I've been following you, and now I'm ready." But if you meet with someone and you have a good call, but they're not ready, they don't have the money, it's not the right timing, they say, "You know what? I'll think about it, maybe in a few months I'll circle back around." And you don't follow up, and 6 months go by, and all of a sudden they're ready. They are red hot and ready, but they haven't seen your stuff. They haven't heard from you. That it's been, out of sight, out of mind. And now they're thinking, and this has happened to me. Oh, what is the name of that person? Oh, what is the name of that person? I want to reach out to them. I think they would be good. Oh, this photographer I met 6 months ago. What was her name? I'd really like to reach out, have her do some photography. This just happened to me, and I could not remember her name for the life of me. Well, guess what? I met a new photographer, and she's top of mind. So even though the other person may have warmed me up at the time, I wasn't ready. Now I'm ready. I don't remember her name, but guess what? There's a new person in town, and she is top of mind. And so I bought from her. Do you want that to happen? You have to nurture. And of course, you can do that through email marketing, which I recommend, but social selling. People are on social media every day. I think it's, in my opinion, way better than email marketing. Not everyone reads their emails. In fact, most people do not. Okay, so my question to you is, how many fishing poles do you want in the water? So one thing I teach is we have to have multiple fishing poles in the water. We don't just rely on one or two things. A lot of people are just relying on one or two things. But we have to have multiple fishing poles in the water. Facebook, stories, groups, networking, and that's where that 54 different ways to prospect. Well, you want to pick a few, and on social media, you want to have multiple fishing poles in social media ponds, so to speak. And so, so social selling is the fishing pole that supports all the other, whether you're networking, whether you're cold calling, whatever you're doing. And even, way before I did, way before, COVID. I mean, everyone's gone digital with since COVID, but even before that, when I was going out and cold calling and phone calling and booking appointments and in the trenches out there in the field, I still, if I met someone, I still connected with them on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, connected with them because I didn't want to lose sight of them. I didn't want to forget them. I wanted them to see me. I wanted to build know, like, and trust. So are you using or no, you don't have to use all of those. I don't do Twitter, so sorry, but I can help you with all of these. And we are going to touch on all of these different things on our Slay on Social training that we're going to start next week. And I would love for you to participate. Okay, so of course I'm going to give you a couple tips here in a minute, but I want to talk about, I mean, 35, 40 minutes, 45 minutes on a Zoom. I can't give you all the details, all the goods, all the deep dive of how to, what to, where to, how to show up, the reason why, the psychology. So my Slay on Social to generate 100 leads per month is a 12 video course. It's an accountability group. This is the second time I've done it in accountability group. Why I want to do it in accountability group? Because we as human beings need accountability. I can send you the videos. I can send you the 12 videos, and people just don't stick with it. They do a little bit, but when you do it in a group with other people, it keeps you on top of it. It keeps you, because, oh my gosh, they had this success. I want to do it too. I want to take action too. So it's fun. It keeps us all together. But the last time I did my accountability group, my Slay on Social accountability group, I had a gal. She was doing my sales training, my group sales training, and she had the time. She was launching her business, and she generated in 2 weeks 465 leads and 50 appointments. Oh my gosh. I think at the end of 30 days or a little over 30 days, she had over 900 leads and connections. This is a momentum maker. You don't have to necessarily do it every month exactly with the intensity, but hey, if you need momentum, if things have been a little slow, maybe you've lost a couple clients, you need to get a kind of a jump start, massive action jump start, get some systems in place, build some really good habits. So I would encourage you to take advantage of my Slay on Social to 100 leads. Let's do it together. You're not, this is the last time I'm doing it for this crazy, crazy price. And it is definitely well worth it. One client will more than pay for the cost of this, way, way more. Will probably 10x pay for it. So, okay. So the accountability, the Slay on Social to 100 clients or more is going to be 12 videos, a minimum of 12 videos. I'm going to give you tools, strategies, accountability, referrals, connections, promoting. You'll be able to promote my group. You'll be able to meet some people in the group. You're going to have opportunities for visibility, connections, because I'm going to help you with that. But here's some of the topics that we're going to be training on. Of course, we're going to do accountability, how to grow your audience. Community. Are you building a community? You should absolutely be building a community. People want to buy from people that are leaders, that have a community, that can be a resource. Systemize your success. Do you know how to systemize things that are going to attract your ideal client? Understanding the client journey. Do you know what that is? Knowing all the touch points that your client needs before they're ready to pull the trigger. Authority accelerator, creating that unique selling advantage that sets you apart from your competition so they want to buy from you. Build brand with trust. We want people to trust you so they're ready to buy. We're going to talk about pipeline power, how to have an unstoppable funnel of leads, DMs. I'm going to give you my scripts, but we're going to talk about deep dive on the DMs, not just how to start the conversation, how to keep the conversation and convert, connect naturally, turn connections into conversations and conversations into clients. We're going to talk about content. What type of content? I see a lot of people, they just put, pitch post. They're, hey, I got a workshop. I got a thing. Buy my thing. Don't you want to buy my thing? I'm going to talk about what type of content, how to create content, how to go to Canva and create it effortlessly and easily. Plus, I have a little special something, something for everyone at the end that will help you with content. Metrics. Do you know what numbers you should be tracking? Win with referrals and collabs. I'll teach you how to build referral partnerships, blended strategies, collabs, get on speaking opportunities and summits. And then, of course, turn your social into the ultimate funnel. That's what we really want to do. Okay, so I did have my giveaway, my gift for everyone that came live on my Zoom. But if you missed it, guess what? You still get it if you join my Slay on Social. You'll get that right out of the gate. But you'll get my free DM scripts and strategies. You'll also get my list of over 100 headlines that attract, and and you're going to get a list of the Facebook groups to promote inside. So all of that will be part of my Slay on Social that you'll get. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do in my blueprint, in my social selling blueprint, is grow your audience. The problem why people aren't getting reach outs and people connecting, I always say it's the new and the few. You you have a few people that are already in your audience that might be interested, but it's always the new people, the new connections, the new opportunities are the ones that buy from you. So, are you growing your audience? So, I have a challenge for you. I want you to go to all of your social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, your email list, TikTok. If you have a Facebook group, everywhere that you have people that are following you, that even your personal Facebook timeline. And I want you to add up how many friends, connections, followers do you have on all of the platforms, on everything. And most people, I have people do this all the time. They're like, oh, I have 1,200, I have 2,500, I haven't, don't think I've heard any more than like 3 or 4,000. And so I want you to take that number and then at most, if say you have 3,000, you have 3,000 over all those platforms, only about 3 to 10% of those people are even seeing what you do. That's pathetic, that's horrible, so there's probably people that just aren't seeing what you do. So how do we get them seeing what you do? I've got strategies for that. But we also need to grow our audience. Eyeballs equal opportunity. Eyeballs equal opportunity. So I'm gonna teach you how to grow your followers on LinkedIn or your connections on LinkedIn, your followers on Instagram, Facebook. I've grown all of them. I think mine is probably at about maybe 27,000 connections followers, which is not a lot compared to someone like a John Maxwell or someone really, really big. But we want to continuously growing the new and the few. The new are always your best prospects. So are you attracting new connections? Okay, we want, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. Community mastery. Are you growing a community? Do you know how to grow a community? Do you know how to engage it? Do you want to know how to engage it? Do you want to know how to monetize a group or a community? My community generates me income and money and opportunities and referrals and connections, and so a community is huge. You absolutely, in my opinion, should be. So I will touch on, I have a whole Facebook group growth course that I teach on, but I'm going to go in a little bit here, and I'm going to do one of my videos is going to be about building community mastery. And the people that are in your community, they're your hottest prospects because they see you as the leader. You're giving them resources, you're connecting them. So we're going to talk about community mastery a little deeper. Communication. Oh my gosh, we've got to communicate. So yeah, we're growing our audience, growing our audience, growing our audience. Well, I mean, yeah, we want to attract people to us, but sometimes we have to strike up the conversation. Some of my best clients were people that I reached out to. For example, I share the story of Christina, and Christina was scared and nervous, didn't even have any leads, was just getting started. I'm horrible at sales. I've tried taking sales courses. I'm not any good. And but you know, we were on Instagram. She became a new follower on Instagram. I struck up a conversation with her using one of my scripts, my DM strategies. I reached out, "Hey, thanks for following. Thanks for connecting. Tell me a little bit about your business." We struck up a connect naturally, turn connections into conversations, not sales pitches, turn connections into conversations. I started conversing with her, asking about her business, what's working. Hey, I've got this great group. I told her about my group. I funneled her into my community. So I'm building my community while I'm talking to people. And then I said, "Hey, by the way, I do a free sales strategy session. Is that anything that would be of value?" "Oh, yeah, and I'd love to come in the group." She was yes to the group. "Yes, I need help with that. I'm horrible at sales. I'd love to do that." Boom, sent her a link. And she had been following my content because I saw that she had commented and liked some of my posts. So that's what drew me to connect with her. And so we got on a call on a Friday. She signed up on Friday and started her training on Monday. So that I met her in another group. We connected on Instagram. I struck up a conversation in the DMs, got her into my Facebook group, booked my free one-on-one sales strategy session, and closed her on the spot. Everything that I'm telling you works. I nurtured her through my content. I brought valuable content. I connected with her naturally, turned connection into a conversation, and conversation became a client. And that's what I'm going to teach you how to do on the regular and give you my lead tracker so you can track that. But we're going to help you create a pipeline of people that are watching you, following you, and interested in what you do. Okay, content that converts. Of course, we want to grow your audience, we want to communicate, and we want to convert. We want to do a whole lot of other stuff, but these are the three things that are like the big pillars, the big rocks of what we want to do. We want to convert and we want to create content that converts. So, are you creating content that brings valuable? Are you using content that builds trust? Are you your content that rewards you with conversations and bookings? Are you using your content to attract your ideal client? And you have to do, and I teach a little bit about a jab, 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 right hook, and I share exactly what type of content how to use hooks, what kind of hook you should be using, and how to communicate and get more engagement. What about getting more engagement? How about if we could get you more engagement and know how to communicate with those people and when to communicate and when to get into the DM? So we're definitely going to talk about that. Okay, let's just go over this really quick. And this kind of is just recapping what I already shared with you, which was the list of things that we're going to go over. Whoops. Oh my gosh, it went really, really tinky small. I don't know what I did. So anyway, I'm not going to go over that again because I can't even read it. But let's go over this really quick. Okay, so there's two ways. So yes, I hope this was helpful. I hope this inspires you, and you can certainly take off and do exactly what I'm telling you. But I'm going to over the next month be creating a community and videos that are going to take you on a deep dive of how to show up, how to connect, how to use all the different social medias, how to grow your following, how to grow your connections, how to engage with them, how to communicate with them, how to create content that converts, and how to build a pipeline so that you have a never ending stream of potential clients. Okay, so what you are going to be able to do. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Let's try and make this a little bigger because it's so small. So you can do it one or two ways. You can say, "Hey, I just want to do the training, and the training is the course is going to be $100 course. All day. It probably is worth more, like $200 or $300 for the course, but I am always trying to over deliver and under price because I hate high ticket products. I hate, having people not be able to get my programs or courses. So the course will be $100. Normally it will be $100. This is the last time that you have the opportunity, and you could get it for 1 month, one time. And once you're in it, you can go back to it, reference back to it, rewatch. Once you're in the course, you have access to it. It's going to be on a course platform. But you can just say, "Hey, I just want the course. It's $35." Boom, you got it. There it is. Or you can do what I think is the best thing is join our SOAR program. We have a community, and it's called my SOAR program, and it is a monthly, a $35 a month. But what you get on my SOAR program is you get to be pre-approved to post and go live in my community, Empowered Entrepreneurs Sell More, which has just under 5,000 people in that group, has a very connected group of people in there. So you can go live, you can show up, you can promote in there. You'll be in a private group where I share all sorts of tips, sales tips, and strategies, how to pique interest, how to turn a coffee chat into an opportunity. So you'll have access to all the videos that I train on and share inside that group. And it's only for my SOAR members. And then you'll also, once a month, I do what I call show up and sell. They're live mini interviews. Next week, I'm going to do one, if not 2 days, of live mini interviews. And so if you sign up today or tomorrow, if you sign up this week, you can be part of next week's show up and sell. Or at least once a month, we do show up and sell. So you'll have an opportunity to show up with me where I interview you. It's only 15 minutes because I do back to back 15-minute interviews. And the nice thing is, I will interview you. What if you could have someone that helps you sell? I mean, that's the thing that I love is being able to help you sell, promote you, connect you, shout you out, say, "Oh my gosh, this is my friend Corey. She's amazing. Corey, tell me a little bit about da da da. What do you do with this? What sets you apart? I'm going to be leading you along." So once a month, you're going to be able to be part of my live interview. And it is $35 a month for our SOAR membership. I think it is the best thing because then you're part of my inner circle referral partnership. We are working on Operation 500. Our goal is to pass 500 referrals every single week. So when you're part of that inner circle, you're going to be part of my community where I'm talking and communicating and helping nurture our relationship and getting you connected with other people in the SOAR program, other people in our Empowered Entrepreneurs Sell More, and you're going to be able to show up and build connections and say, "Hey, I'm a SOAR member." And people go, "Oh, I want to meet with you. You're a SOAR member." So you can do it either way, $35, one and done, and that's the end of the story. Or you can join our SOAR membership, which is $35 a month, and you can cancel at any time. I would highly recommend that you do that. I think you will get a lot of value out of it. Our community, we have passed well over $30,000 in past business, maybe over 60,000. I was trying to kind of tabulate it up, but I every day I hear people go, "Oh, I bought this," or "I'm working with Corey," or "I'm working with Melissa," or "I'm working with Jeannie," or "I'm working with this person," or "I'm connected with that person," or "I'm doing so and so's this," or "I'm doing so and so's that." And I love it. We are building a community of people that we are supporting one another. But the other thing is you'll then be able to use my group to prospect inside, to filter people from my group into your group, because you're going to have free carte blanche to post and promote and to, to engage inside my group and to, funnel people from my group, into your community, and you get to piggyback off of my trust to build trust for what you do. So you can do either way, just one, one and done, $35. You get the course, boom, cool. It's a $100 course, you get it for 35. This is the last time I'm giving my SOAR members this course as part of their membership. Going forward, it's going to be an extra $100 charge because I think it is well worth it. Imagine paying $100 or $35 one time and getting 100 leads and knowing how to do that every month, 100 leads a month or 200 leads a month. And think of how many leads and connections and opportunities and calls and presentations and closings you can get in the course of a year if you have a system to generate 100 to 200 leads every single month and you know how to do it. You know how to attract them, you know how to communicate with them. So I look forward to meeting you, to working with you, to having you in our community. Or if you want, send me a message, ask me a question. My DMs are always open for you. And I look forward to serving, supporting, and bringing value to you. Have a great day. Take care.